begin.
Speaking with my best friend.
Dewey, how do you feel, the Dewey?
Feeling
Dewey
good
Cox?
in the kitchen.
Episode 75. What up, Jobins? Episode 75. Holy shit. Brenden, we got over 900 subscribers.
Thank you, all of you.
Dude.
Love you all.
Yeah, Jobins, welcome. You guys, the video with Sean popped off. You like it. Brenden, I'm sorry you weren't there. You were at work when we did it. There'll be a next time. Brenden will be on it next time.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, champ, for being on.
Yeah, thank you, Shane, for coming on, doing that with us. It helped get a whole bunch of new viewers, new Jobins to the fucking channel. So yeah, looking forward to doing more stuff like that. And in the future, we're working our way, Jobins. We're working our way. We're gonna get some more mics. We're gonna upgrade. It's gonna happen. But yeah, thanks again, champ. It was a good one. So welcome to all you new Jobins.
Mm-hmm. Episode 75.
Episode 75. Speaking of Sean, cat's out of the bag, dude. He's back.
Oh, yeah.
Our boy. Sugar Shane versus Pedro Muniz. It's fucking targeted. I don't think it's officially signed and official, but it has been announced that it's targeted for the July 2nd card. Yeah, I forget off the top of my head. There was a couple other exciting ones, but that was the most exciting. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm hyped as hell for it.
Pedro's going down. How do you think Sean wins? How do you think it goes down?
I think he's going to take him out. It's either going to be a first or second round finish.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's knocking him out.
First top 10 opponent for
something
Sugar Shane.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy that this is the champ's first top 10. Crazy.
It is, dude.
Yeah.
But it's gonna make it look like another fucking can.
Dude, I'm feeling. I tell it to him all the time. I'm joking. He probably, you never know how a fight truly is gonna go, but I'm feeling that Silva kick. I'm feeling it.
You mean the one he did to Vitor Belfort? Just a front kick to the face?
Yeah, some Jobins liked when I did that last time. Doing it again. Shapa! Because that's what's gonna happen, I think. Mm-hmm. Or did you see that video Tim and Sean released of the little training video?
Ooh, was it the one? Yeah, where he did like the whole thing and then it ended with a kick to the guy?
Yeah. Tim stops the knee and then shoots for a takedown. And then Tim stuffs it, and as he pushes off, Sean does the spinning kick. That was sick. Spinning heel hook or some shit. What do I know? You know what I mean? But it was sick. And I'm like, damn it. Sean did something crazy beautiful like that. It'd be so awesome. He already has again. I don't think a lot of people need to go back and watch the David Nuzzo fight before he was even in the Tuesday Night Contender Series in UFC. Because that fucking...
He was coming up hot too, right?
Woo, that's the one I'm pretty sure got Dana White's eye was the David Nuzzo's fight. Because that knockout is just one of the sickest knockouts of all time.
Bro, I mean, yeah, but there's been other... Dude, how can you list his knockouts,
I know.
dude? The freaking Thomas Almeida when he dropped down on him and knocked him out.
Punched his soul through the ground.
I was like, Jesus, the dude's laying down.
Super Saiyan shit, you know what I mean?
Eddie Wineland got it good.
Throwing moons at him.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah, Eddie got the one punch.
I think we're going to see a knockout. It's going to be fire.
Dude. I can't wait. I'm so excited. That's International Fight Week too, dude. Ooh. That's a big weekend, Jobins. We got to meet up, right, Jobins? If you're going to the fights, I'm going. Me and Brenden are going. We're starting to save up now because we ain't missing our boy fight. So if you Jobins want to meet up with us, let's go. Let's go do it. We'll fucking party up in Vegas and then go watch Sean kick some ass. Be a good fucking time.
Mm-hmm. International Fight Week, never been to it. It's going to be awesome.
Yep. Yeah, and dude, the amount of people, it's like a 3-day event, dude. That'd be sick. That's going to be a good time. So yeah, that's awesome. All right. I guess we should just dive into it, huh?
Ooh, we jumping in.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag on this one, huh? Sean and Tim have already talked about it. Everybody wants to know what happened, the juicy news. Yeah, Jobins, what's up? Schmitty met a girl. I flew her out. We had a good time. So here's the thing. It gets things get painted on Tim and Sean's pod way different than what they are in real life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I get it. It's fun. It's entertainment. They like to make it funny. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, But me and Brittney, I met Brittney. So here, let's just start from the beginning.
Shout out Brittney.
Yeah, shout out Brittney. This is how I met Brittney. Met her through Sean's chat. Sean was making some jokes like, oh, if there's any girls that are interested. And she kept saying stuff. It was a couple times. And I was like, I didn't believe it. Because meeting people online is crazy. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God, yeah.
And even when she came down, we were talking about it. And it's like, dude, is it going to be like a new thing where people are meeting through Twitch? There's the dating websites, but it's like, is there going to be a lot of people that meet through Twitch and shit like that?
I feel like that's the evolution of blind dating.
Right? They do, yeah.
It's the Twitch now.
Yeah.
Because It works.
And Brittney showed us that too. That's a thing on Twitch that I never knew existed. That the blind dating thing.
Oh my God! When she
Which was
showed us
fun.
Action Man on Twitch, who's like, I never see that guy not streaming.
Yeah.
And then he has like 2,000 plus people watching him at 4,000. It was like 4,000. He had the most views at that time.
Yeah.
For like an e-dating stream.
And they were doing e-dating, which was sick. Yeah, it was fun. I told Tim and Sean like JOBINS. If you JOBINS think that would be fun, if all of us started streaming like back old school date games where like you'd hide 3 people and the girl would be.
It was like the Newlywed or not the dating show. The dating.
Yeah, but you could do a whole bunch. You can do like that and the game shows because I got a whole like all the kind of dating shows. If we did that with the JOBINS on Twitch, it'd be so much fun.
Everyone's stuff would have to work right because remember the one guy went out and he couldn't get his camera to work.
Yeah,
and then
we'd have some mods. We have to get some mods, some people that help take care of all that and make sure that they get confirmed that they can do it. And 100%.
Hop in, let's do a video chat e-date. That's crazy.
I think the JOBINS would be down to do that. It'd be a lot of fun. Way to elevate the JOBINS, you know what I mean? Instead of just playing video games, we also do a lot of fun shit. I don't know. Just my ideas.
I've had one Discord with like the voice call with some of the JOBINS, like Dirty Mike and a few people. Shout out Discord. But yeah, dude, it is cool. Good idea to do it on Twitch too.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun. Just be fun. But so JOBINS. I'm not the kind of guy that, just sleeps with random chicks and goes on one night stands, right? Yeah, it did so happen that we met through Twitch, but we didn't just meet and then I flew her out and hooked up and she flew away. That's not what went down. We actually talked for a couple weeks, got to know each other because that's how I am. You know what I mean? I like to connect with somebody before I hook up. This is just how I've been raised. I've never even done a one night stand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me neither.
I've always, so far in my life, I've always gotten to know the person before I hooked up with them. And so we met on Twitch, talked for a couple weeks. We hit it off. We got a lot of things in common. She's super cool. One of the coolest chicks ever. She streams, which we'll put her thing in the fucking comment section. You go fucking show her some love, give her subscribes because she plays a lot of different games. She's funny. She's really creative. She does a side business. And it sucks because what I find most attractive in women is an independent woman. You know what I mean? That's just a girl who doesn't even need a dude and is doing their own thing. Because we're doing our own thing. You know what I mean? We're out here grinding, worrying about us, doing us, caring about us. You know what I mean? That's a grind.
Yeah, you only would hope that your partner is someone that, wants to grow and like be their own independent person too. Because I think 2 independent people together is a lot stronger than one.
Right? 100%. 100%. So unfortunately, damn, she's so cool. She's so independent. She's funny. She loves movies and music. I'm a huge music and movie guy. That's my life. As our life. What would we do without those fucking things? And of course, we smoke weed. She likes weed. I like weed. Boom. Yeah, and she likes to go out and have fun. I like to go out and have fun. So see, JOBINS, lots of things, a lot of boxes checked before she just flew out. And it's also on my end too. I don't want to fly some crazy chick out. You got to know, what if she's crazy? What if she kills me?
Yeah.
What if she slits my throat in the middle of the night? You know what I mean?
It would be terrifying.
You wake up, I'm dead. We're both dead. Yeah, you know what I mean? You just got to be careful. So there could have been alarms that would have fucking sent Schmitty off because Sean's always like, oh, yeah, Schmitty hasn't been laid in 7 years. Yeah, I haven't been, JOBINS. But guess what? If I really wanted to go get laid, I could go do some crazy shit. You know what I mean? I could go do that shit. But that's just not who I am. If I like a girl and it happens to happen, it would happen. It's just never happened. I've never even put myself out there. Why? Been focusing on me. You know what I mean? Focusing on myself because I know, you know what I mean? So that happened. It all just happened how it happened. And then when she flew out, it was even sweeter because how cool was she?
She was really cool. All the JOBINS, I just got to say it. And everyone watching, she was a really down to earth, nice woman. Yeah. And like a friend. I would say a friend.
And dude, we spent, so she came out on Thursday, went and picked her up at the airport, came back here, everything was closed when she landed. She had a late flight. And came back here and streamed. We got a little tipsy. We had fun streaming. You know what I mean? And then me and her were up all night talking. She was up 24 hours at like 5 a.m. And time went by like this, JOBINS. You know what I mean? So we passed out, woke up in the morning. Fucking, what'd we do? Oh, God, Friday. You were at work. So me and her went up to Lake Pleasant that day, which, by the way, JOBINS, we're only 20 minutes from Lake Pleasant. If you guys are ever out in Arizona, Lake Pleasant's lit. It's pretty sick.
It's got that name for a reason. It's a pleasant view.
Very pleasant, yeah. And, we just ate out there, had a nice, I guess a picnic. A picnic in the desert. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, you got off work again. Then we streamed again, and we played games all night and had fun. Saturday was the fights. And we went out to some restaurants that night, Friday and Saturday. Or no, Thursday. Friday, yeah. Friday we went to that Mexican restaurant. That's right. Yeah, that was really cool. She loves Mexican food. I like Mexican food.
Oh, I had the best taquitos ever.
Yeah, and you almost died drinking your shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, man, there was a lot of drinking. That was fun, though. Good time.
Yeah. And then... yeah, Saturday was the fights, but we also streamed again, chilled. We also went to Lake Pleasant again on Saturday. We took you for the first time. Oh, I also funny story, Jobins. As soon as we pick her up from the airport, and I kind of heard it on the way, but I was like, I don't know what that is, and I just kind of brushed it off because I was thinking about her and just everything going on in the moment. You know what I mean? But sure enough, Jobins, as soon as she gets in the car and we're driving, she's like, "You got a nail in your tire." I'm like, "No, I don't." You know what I mean? And sure enough, yeah, Jobins, I did. Because the first day when we went to Lake Pleasant, we're driving back home, and my air, what the hell was that? Was that a water bottle?
That was weird.
That was my water bottle because I crunch it. The air is getting boop. Sorry about that, Jobins. But yeah. So we're going to Lake Pleasant. We're coming back, and my fucking tire's losing air fast, dude. 28, 26, 24, 23. And she's like, "Dude, you better get to a fucking..." So we went to a car place. I told them my story about how we just moved across country and shit. The guy was like really super nice. Hooked me up for free. Fixed my tire. Luckily, and there was a hook in it. It was a hook and a nail. And I got real lucky because it was in a spot that was good. Almost would have had to get a new tire.
That would have sucked.
For the second time in the span of like 5 months.
If they would have set you up with a free tire, that would have been crazy.
I know. I would have been like,
you'd have been like, we'd really have to shout him out.
Dude, I was already I was like, "Dude, thank you, man." I looked at him. I was like, so shout out to the guy at, what's that place called?
I don't know the tire name.
I know.
Tire shops.
Free nail in the tire. No. It's like cheap.
Respectable tire shop next to Taco Bell.
It's close. So sorry to the guy. He's a legend. Thank you for the fucking hookup. But yeah, that happened, Jobins. And yeah, we're still talking too, Jobins. Like we're not a thing. Like everyone's like, "Oh, phone." Schmitty's like, we're not Sono. They're like, "Oh, Schmitty, you're gonna fall in love, right?" Ain't gonna happen, Jobin. Now you can never say never. Obviously, you never know what the fucking future holds. But as of right now, we're still talking. We're liking each other. You know what I mean? So we're just seeing how it goes. You never know. It's weird how two people can meet. Is one thing that I like. This whole thing. It's like, wow. Anytime you meet somebody, it's like a whole journey they've been through and the whole journey you've been through, and to end up in the moment of meeting each other.
It is insane.
Like, think if she's moved, she's lived a lot. She's had a very interesting life, Jobin. It's like she's super interesting and smart and crazy. It's crazy because she's lived in a lot of different places, a lot of cool places.
Coastal places.
Yeah, so it's like
on both coasts.
Yeah, so think about it's like, and me and you lived in St. Louis our whole lives. When we finally move out here, I just think stuff like that is really cool. That's all. Yeah. But yeah. Ooh. One thing though. We got a problem, Jobins. It's a little bit of a problem. I'm sure it's none of you guys who watch our pod and support us. You guys are legends. There's a difference between real Jobins and like crazy fake people on the internet. You know what I mean?
Oh man, internet's full of terrible, toxic people.
Horrible. They'll say the worst things. You know what I mean? Even to the nicest people in the world. Like we get shit on them sometimes. You know what I mean? For nothing. You know what I mean? And that's just because those people their lives are sad. They got something very wrong going on in their lives that they have to get online and talk shit to people. You know what I mean?
I agree, 100%. Yeah, that's trash.
But here's the thing, Jobins. There's been a lot of people been messaging me and they being very supportive, but I feel bad because on her end, it's completely opposite. And that's just not cool at all. So if you are listening, you've been somebody that's messaged Brittney, Brittney's been getting a lot of crazy shit, a lot of crazy comments. And it's crazy how people can even have the audacity to talk to a woman that way.
Oh my God, 100, dude. The one that pisses me off. The only reason you're this famous is because you're a hot chick on here, and right? it's like, okay, hey, why don't you shut the hell up and get gender reassignment and quit your bitching? Hey, you know what's gonna help? Bitching about it.
Right?
No, it's not gonna help. So why don't you just get the hell off here with your toxic ass?
It's annoying.
Because no one wants to hear it. But yeah, get those incel mofos out of here.
Yeah, dude. Because she doesn't deserve that, Job. And she's so freaking cool and nice and complete opposite of what everything. She's a troll. You know, she's a troll. And I also told, that doesn't make you that doesn't make you deserve to be treated and talked to like that just because of what you say. You know what I mean?
Well, if you troll and get trolled.
Well, no,
I
like
mean, if you're saying
sexual.
she's trolling
well,
people.
no, like being sexual, fun sexual, but
Yeah.
not in a trolling way where it's like belittling or anything.
Right.
Or like trying to make fun of you.
Mm-hmm. But when
Not
you
that-
use the word, it comes to mind.
Yeah,
so I was
my bad. So-
like, if trolls getting trolled.
She just likes to be funny. She likes to be a sexual, funny person.
Yeah, not like mean or like
Yeah,
saying,
not
you know,
mean.
very
Yeah.
aggressive.
But she's getting trolled, I guess is what I should say, because people are saying some crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just being really ignorant, who don't even know her. And yeah. So it's just like, Jobins, respect women. The fucking haters out there, fuck you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and to do it online too is even more cowardly. It's already cowardly enough that you're like trying to go after someone because you think you have an advantage over them. Right. But then to take it a step further and with the anonymity of like not being known, you're a pussy. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it straight up like that.
Like again, we know it's probably not you, Jobins, because you're super
supportive. Oh yeah, no.
Because she asked me, she's like, "Do you know this person?" And I'm like, "No, not at all. Like I don't know who the fuck that is." And it's just crazy. I'm like, "Is this gonna be my life? Is this gonna be my life now?" Where it's like, people who mess with me are gonna get publicly like scrutinized.
Yeah, chastised like that for everybody to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's just when you're a figure like that who draws attention, you kind of have to prepare yourself as much as you can. I mean, it's kind of
why am I getting the positive and she's getting negative? You know what I mean? Like, why can't people be oh, that's so cool, you and Schmitty, or something like that? Because that's what I'm getting.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, "Oh, go Schmitty," you know what I mean? Which, thank you, Jobins. It's amazing. You know what I mean? It feels good and people are like, "Oh, Schmitty, you're my idol." It's like, dude, if I inspire someone, fuck yeah, let's go. Like, any day I can inspire somebody, I'll fucking take it. Because that's amazing. But do I want it at someone's expense? Absolutely not. And do I want her? I don't want her fucked with. You know what I mean? I don't want people to be. It's like, damn, I don't want this to happen to you. It just kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's that double standard, you know, of like when guys smash a lot of chicks, they're seen as players, but girls sleep with a bunch of guys, and then all of a sudden they're hoes.
Yeah, which wasn't even the case. You know what I mean?
And even if you did like sleep with a bunch of guys, like it's your own life. Like I'm not gonna tell you what to do, and I'm not gonna judge you. Like I think the only one that can judge is the man upstairs, you know. And on top of that, I just wanted to add like, I was just gonna lose my train of thought, but I was saying like, dude, if I had a daughter and she was sleeping around, that would be not bad as long as she was like didn't rely on someone else to be where she is. Yeah. Like I'm like strong in independence and like do your own thing. Like, cause why would I say it differently if I had a son and been like, oh yeah, be a player. Like go out and do whatever you want to do and have fun. Cause life is so short to be so serious.
Oh, right.
And then it's like, I wouldn't judge you as long as you are independent and you don't rely on a man. Like,
yeah. And that's how she is. Life is too short to not have fun. And that's how she is. But 100%. But it doesn't give people the right to talk to her that way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like, damn it. Because you don't know. It's like if they knew a third of what she is, of all the things she's done and overcome and is, and they wouldn't even do it.
Yeah. Cultures are different too at the same time. It's hard for me to say this stuff and then be like, you know, families and like.
But here's the other thing.
There is judgment.
Here's the other thing that I try telling her, and I got to preach it to myself too, Jobins, because, you know, it happens to me. People were I told her this. I'm like, there were a couple weeks there when I was looking for a job. I knew I was looking for a job. I was having anxiety not getting a job in the first place, right? I'm dealing with all these things. And then a image is being projected online that isn't 100%, but now is getting crazy responses from online haters. A lot of trolling. I was dealing with a lot of shit. I could have let that affect me. You know what I mean? I probably should have talked to the mic better on that. I could have let that affect me and been like, oh, I can't do this, and gave up. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is all too much. Huh?
Right.
Or stick to myself, like who I know who I am, and it'll show. In time, it'll show because I know who I am. I'm always going to stay true to myself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's just where my mindset was. I kept that. I said, fuck you haters. I even got to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to read it anymore because it ain't worth the time. Like Sean, Tim, Joe Rogan, all the big influencers will preach. Don't read the comments. But I do enjoy the people who support because you're legends. People who are support are good people. And I do want to see that and talk to those kind of people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
And I think it's a small like minority that's the toxic crowd. Like, I don't want to give up hope on the internet either
Yeah.
and say that, because all of you Jobins and everyone that watches that is supportive, like, you
And
know,
guess what?
can't thank you enough.
Back to that Aaron guy, people tip him to talk shit to him. And I'm like, how did that even work? You know what I mean? How do you even get to that? So it's like there's a thing online where it's like they're trolling on purpose because he has rages. He gets in rage fits, and they want to see that. So they tip him and say the most craziest shit to try and get him to freak out. And he'll laugh at it. So far I've seen is that he laughs at it. But apparently sometimes some people say some shit and he flips out.
That is...
It's just...
It sounds dangerous.
I know, dude. And that's the thing. Like, some people can handle online pressure and some people can't. And it's really... Everyone should honestly look at it like it's nothing, because it's just online hate. But when it is tough when people question your character and who you are, because you know you're not that, but here they are saying it. You know what I mean? So it's a real thin, tough fucking line. But I was gonna vlog everything. But I'm like, dude, no, I'm not fucking. It just made me feel gross. I was like, oh, I don't want to exploit her. I even feel bad talking about it on the pod. But everybody, it's out in the open. Which is cool. Because it's cool when people support, obviously, and are like, yay about it. That's fucking epic. You know what I mean? But the hate part, you gotta talk about it. You gotta be like, damn, whoa, some of you Jobins need to chill. You know what I mean? With some of the shit. Some of them are funny, but some of them cross the line with some of the shit that they say. I'm not gonna get into with them or give them the limelight, but
yeah, they should be forgotten about.
100%. You know what I mean? So shout out Brittney. It was an honor getting to know you and meet you. I'm so glad I met you, and we still are talking, so it's going good, Jobins.
You are definitely a dope chick and a good friend.
Yeah. And again, Brittney Marie on Twitch. It's gonna be in the description. Go give her a sub. Go fucking give her a like. Watch her. She's fucking hilarious. So, yeah. I feel better. I had to get that off my chest just to feel a little better about it, because I was like, damn, I just felt so bad. You know what I mean? And I've never experienced this. This is the first time Schmitty has experienced this. And guess what, Jobins? It is tough, because you know what? Here's the thing. Yeah, I was alone for 7 years, right? And I was in a long-term relationship with someone that I loved a lot, right? Thought we were going to get married. We were that type of relationship in the group where all the friends were like, oh, these guys are going to be the first ones married. I remember that idea where I was going to
have the superhero shirts under all the tuxedos.
Because I thought it was like, I saw it online. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I want to do that.
Hey, it's still cool.
It is still cool.
It's still cool.
It is still cool. But yeah, I was that, Jobins. You know what I mean? And then I got dumped. And I went through some shit. And I was alone for a long time. And there's that saying that Tom Hardy, it's been going around on like a meme for a while with Tom Hardy, where he's like talks about how he got addicted to being alone. It's fucking real. It's real. Because with my whole life, Jobins, I'm getting real. We're gonna get real here. I hope you're ready for some realness, and thank you if you stick around. Don't dip. But my whole life, bro, I've never felt good enough with a lot, and it's not just been with girls. It's been with sports. It's been with like jobs. It's been with a lot of things, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who feel that way. You know what I mean? So like, when you're alone, you don't have it. You're able to do it by yourself. You don't have to like feel like you're pleasing somebody, and that's a relief. You know what I mean? Like, not, oh, am I making this person happy? Is this person gonna stay with me? You know what I mean? Am I doing all the right things? Like, and you know, obviously if you do always do the right things, it should be nothing. But it is like maybe in my head too much a worry. Because dude, here's another thing. Back in volleyball, this always stuck with me, bugged the fuck out of me. I lost all that weight for volleyball, right? And then had a dick coach for his fucking senior year. Fuck that guy. But I had a super awesome junior varsity coach. She was awesome. But the senior one was just a dick to me all the time. One time where I lost all my weight, Jobins, right? And I'm leading our fucking varsity team in running. I'm leading. And I pass him. I'm not going to say his name. I pass our coach, and he's pissed. He goes, why is Schmidt leading the pack? All fucking pissed off like. And I'm in my head, I got pissed, and I'm like, because I'm fucking working hard, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because I'm pushing the pace, and I want to be here, and I like this. You know what I mean? I loved volleyball. I went from playing football, Jobins, I got up to 350 pounds, damn near 50, 48, you know what I mean? heaviest ever, got into volleyball, lost a shitload of weight. And I loved it. I couldn't wait to get to practice, couldn't wait to play. And that kind of shit happened all the time. You know, I made mistakes too a couple times with my mouth and shit. I got a big one. But yeah, maybe I was too hard on saying fuck that guy. My bad.
Yeah,
coach.
a little bit. I was going to be like, yo, just let him say his piece.
Sometimes you just bring up shit and you get a little fired up. You get a little fired.
No, fuck that guy.
No, yeah, fuck that guy. No, I'm just kidding. No, he pissed off. He was mean to a lot of kids too. I should probably stop and get a lawsuit. Didn't say his name.
Yeah.
You don't even know who it is.
That's it now.
That's it. I gotta go delete all my high school photos.
Where did Schmitty go to high school, and who taught volleyball
I gotta delete my
in
photos.
this year?
No. Yeah. But anyway, that's just the kind of shit that's always made me feel that way. You know what I mean? Even in my past relationship, the way it ended made me feel like, oh man, I was never good enough. Like, fuck me. You know what I mean? So when you're like that and then you're alone, back to that, when you're alone, that feels good, not having to worry about that kind of shit. And it's like, I don't know, being self-reliable. I don't know.
It is. I think you can definitely get addicted to being alone. Look at myself too.
Yeah.
Like, it is like not having to
do whatever
please
you
someone.
want. Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, I guess I'm kind of worries me too at the same time that it could be a problem. Like, I should break that and try to, well, I mean, who knows how happy I could be if I found someone and could make compromises with that person, and like I could live a fulfilling life with someone else as like a soulmate. You know, like the romantic idealism that we have from the movies too.
Right. Maybe we watch too many love stories, bro. Too many Notebooks, too many La La Lands, too many.
Yeah, we're here now, and then we've seen some American Pies though.
Too many Walk to Remembers. Too many riding in cars with boys. I'm listening to all fucking bangers.
Yeah, those are some chick flicks, right?
Bangers.
13 going on 30. That's a chick flick.
What's the star one in the sky?
The star one in the sky.
Where the chick has cancer and the guy has cancer and he dies. It's fucking good.
Oh,
Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah.
Fault in Our Stars. That's a fucking banger. But yeah. But you know what, Jobins? Sean and Tim, they gave me a lot of shit because you know what, Jobins? Your boy Schmitty, I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, I'm so different from Sean and Tim. Like, yeah, what kind of guy wouldn't, like, oh, yeah, you're hooking up with random chicks and you're sex. Like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Who wouldn't? Sex is great. You know what I mean? But love is great. And, you know, being with someone is great. Mm-hmm. And I'm just a hopeless romantic. Like, I like, when I connect with someone, I care. I care about them. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of things. So,
but ideally, the two would go together, too, and it'd be the best sex because of the person that you love and the love you put into it.
Yeah. Which I'm sure a one-night stand with some cool girl that you meet at a bar and you talk all night and then you have some wild sex, I'm sure that's just as fun. You know what I mean? But for not for everybody, I don't think. But here's the thing. Being with a chick for a couple days was a little reminder of what it's like to be with someone. And it's like, damn, that's nice. It is nice to have a journey with somebody, to go through thick and thin shit, to know everything about somebody, what they've been through, what you've been through with each other, like that kind of stuff. That's like, Sean and Tim, they get a lot of hate online, but I think they're just kind of not portrayed, like they sometimes might not say it correctly, or people just don't fucking get it, you know what I mean? Because it's all about how, if you agree with it or disagree with it, because of a subject like that, that's all you're going to get. There's either going to be people like, oh, yeah, I get it. Or people are like, oh, no, fuck that. And fuck that idea. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, oopsie. But with me, I'm not an open relationship kind of guy.
Same.
And I do catch feelings, and I'm a little sucker for it, Jobin. So I got to be reminded that, you know, sometimes things just, when things happen, you got to be appreciated that it happened. You know what I mean? Sad, even if it's sad that it's over, you got to go, fuck. Well, it's cool that it really fucking happened, but it can be fucking hard sometimes. You know what I mean? And that was a little reminder for Schmitty this past weekend. I did go through it. You know what I mean?
Hey, life's too short not to have those experiences.
And again, you never know. Like Jobins, you never know. Stories are so cool, especially one like this. Like, you just never know what's going to happen. What could happen. But back to Sean and Tim, like, they're always like, oh, open relationships. I think it comes down, it's really no one else's business but you and your partners, what's going on in your relationship, right? And what they really preach and what their core look on things is is being open with each other and being able to communicate.
And literally say everything.
Yeah, and being on the same page of everything. Like, that's the most important thing. Because if you don't have that, what those guys have with their girls wouldn't work.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's their terms. And Sean and his girl and Tim and his girl, they're two different ones because those are two different relationships with two different people. You know what I mean? Their own terms. So it just, at the end of the day, a lot of people are like, oh, you'll see comments where people are like, oh, I'm sure it's just all Sean and Tim. You don't know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't make assumptions.
Don't make assumptions. It's their choice. It's not like Sean and Tim are forcing anything. Sean and Tim don't force anything.
True.
And Sean and Tim are the type of guys that if their relationships ended, they wouldn't be assholes about it. They would totally understand. They'd still even care about that person. You know what I mean? Their morals and their like respect on everything are super high. It's there.
Yeah.
But it's just because of who Sean and Tim are and how funny, crazy they are. And we don't give a fuck. We'll say however we say it. You know what I mean? That it kind of gets painted a little crazy.
I mean, late 20s, early 30s, like, you're still pretty wild.
Right? You know what I mean? And that's, at the end of the day, whose business?
Their own, yeah.
Theirs. But they do say it publicly. They do give it a public. So at the end of the day, it's like, well, that's what you get. But I just kind of, it should be a little more.
Like, you know, we're just saying that we get it.
Yeah.
Even though we don't
I
agree.
get it.
Even if you don't agree with something, at least you can come to the other side and understand it.
Exactly. I couldn't do open relationships just because it's too hard for me to love somebody and then watch them have them get fucked by another dude.
I know, dude.
I'd be like, why? Like, I can't even go watch Brenden do jujitsu, Jobins, because now I want to kick the guy's ass who's beating Brendan's ass. Brendan's getting his ass beat right in front of me, and I'm like, oh, and this dude's like 3 times his size, and I'm like, oh, and I'm 3 times his size. I'm like, oh. So you think beating up on little guys is fun? Like, that's fun.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
everyone at Jits is cool, but I know what you're saying.
I shout out to everyone in Jits. You know I love you guys. But that's just me. You know what I mean? That's my brotherhood coming out.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing my little brother get beat up. You know what I mean? So that's just how I am. It's just in my blood. But if people who can do open relationships, good for you. You know what I mean? And you both are happy. Because there's swingers. What about swingers?
You know what my thing would be on the open relationship is like, it'd be like, oh yeah, I'm cool with it. And then as soon as like maybe we're on the same track and we're slaying the same amount, and then all of a sudden like if I'm on a cold streak and she's slaying still, I'm probably would get jealous though.
Yeah,
and my
that's
insecurities.
Emotions. That's insecurities
and I'm like,
and emotions.
why I just cut this off now?
Yep.
And just know that I don't want to do that.
Something else they preach about having more control of. You know what I mean? Because that's another thing. Like, I'm not the kind of guy when I am in a relationship, maybe it's bad, but like I don't even care if my girl looks at other guys.
Well, yeah,
you know
that's okay as long as they're not acting on it, right?
And it's like, and it's like, I never am like suspicious. I'm not the kind of guy to like, oh, let me see your phone, or oh, you were looking at that guy. Like,
if it was really obvious, I'd be pissed.
Oh yeah,
you know, like really, like I'd be like fucking. Seriously?
Oh yeah, I walk in and you're just smashing my wife. I'd be like,
or no, if she's just staring. No, dude. If she was staring hardcore though, in the same room though, and you're like
licking a cherry and
see stuff like that. There's levels, there's degrees.
I'd go, I'd be like, I'd be like, excuse me, what's going on here? No,
this dinner's over.
This dinner, I'm fucking disgusted. No, but that's just the thing. Relationships are tricky. Again, guys, I'm someone who like I appreciate love, and to have someone to be with you that loves you as much as you love them and go through a journey, holy fuck, to me, that's happiness.
100, dude. That's something to really aspire to get. Yeah.
But then again, you also have to be able, because here's something else Sean and Tim preach, and it's not what they preach, it's what they've learned. You know what I mean? You can't, when you are in a relationship, you can't put your happiness into the other person.
100%.
You can't. You have to be able to be happy without them. And I fucking went through that shit, and I've learned it now, and then it's helped me to know that. Because once I'm happy with myself, everything else is better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wise dudes.
Sean and Tim, and all the people that they fucking read from. Where are we at? I know we went off. Yeah, we just went fucking off. Sorry, Jobins. I know that was a lot of lovey-dovey talk. I just had to get it off my chest.
You know, it was a good topic.
Schmitty was going off. You know, went through it.
I'm sure everybody can relate in some way.
Right? People who are alone, don't give up. You know, be happy with yourself. You'll find the right person. Shit happens. The
Yeah.
world's wild.
And another thing, like you were saying though, too, is like don't sacrifice your dreams just to find love.
Exactly.
Like, goals are the most important. Jobin's grinding.
Yes.
Fucking getting the goals done.
Yourself. Yourself comes first. Mental health too.
Mental health, 100%.
You know what I mean?
100% though.
Man, because Sean talks about it all the time. He'll go out and do something wild, Jobins, and then he comes back for the weekend. He's gaming on Sunday. He's going, God, I just miss everything. I'm depressed. I'm just trying to get my brain back to normal because it was so crazy and fun. And he loves it, you know what I mean? But he saves it for special times.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. You go through it. Like, oh, man, I was with somebody. Now I'm back to being alone. And being alone sucks. No, I was kidding. That's the thing. I'm not alone. I got my brother. And we got all the Jobins. We got the fam, friends. So that's also what's important, Jobins.
Mm-hmm. And at the same time, though, if you do find that special someone that's in the
Good
way,
for you.
good for you. And hey, take that shot too.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't forget about the vision.
100%. And always
Respect.
And communication. Communication is the biggest thing. I think that's the number one thing in a relationship is communication.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't have it, it's fucked. Bad.
Because how are you really going to know the other person if you can't communicate?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I always go through reflection, though, like events through that, dude. I just always reflect. Like, even when the first time I came out here in August and met with the boys, when I got back home, I was reflecting on the whole thing and, like, thinking about what it all means. You know what I mean? So in moments like that, that's just kind of what I'm always doing. Yeah. Do you think sex correlates with love?
I mean, I don't think they necessarily have to be connected,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it probably makes sex a lot better
Yep.
if there was love involved.
Right?
But I'm sure you could hate fuck somebody too,
Ooh.
and it'd
Hate
probably be
fuck?
pretty hardcore.
Like, I fucking hate you, but
Yeah.
this is sexy?
Maybe some choking and
Interesting.
shit.
Like a girl that you just, like, you just don't, like, you hate.
Yeah, but
Man,
you
I
still
don't
find
know.
her attractive. You're like, she's still sexy
God, I
though.
hate her,
And
but
maybe she
fuck.
finds you attractive, obviously, and she's like,
You just hate each other.
but I think most of the time, love would be nice to have with the sex.
Yeah.
But I don't think it necessarily has to be together.
Yeah. I think
My
love
thoughts.
makes sex better. That's what I think. Yep.
It's like the sugar to my Kool-Aid.
Dude, we got some more primes, Jobin. We got all the flavors. Fuck, those primes are good, dude. Blueberry and lime are my two favorite. What about you?
I think that Tropic Punch is my favorite.
Tropic
the
Punch
red
is your
bottle of
favorite?
Prime. Shout out Logan Paul KSI's Prime.
Dude, get us a sponsorship already, dude.
Yeah.
Like, where's our sponsorship? We'll drink that shit everywhere. We'll have it everywhere.
I'll wear a necklace with
I'll
it around.
fucking pour it on. I'll just do whatever, dude.
Mm.
Whatever. Let me know. All right, let's go over these picks real quick. Jobins, UFC 274. We're going, dude. It's been what, 3 years since we've been to a UFC event?
Damn, has it really been that
2019
long?
Chicago.
It's been a minute. Oh,
Henry
God.
Cejudo versus, what's his name? Marlon Moraes. Yeah. That was when he became the double champ. That was crazy. That was a long time ago.
Poor Marlon now. He just retired recently too.
Yeah. But Jobins, again, anyone going to UFC 274, let us know. Let's fucking meet up. Weigh-ins are Friday. I'm going to be able to go to that. I don't think you are because you'll be at work. I'm off Friday. Hopefully there's a meet and greet. Anyone know if there's a meet and greet? Put that in the fucking comments for me because I've been looking up, can't find it. Usually back in the day before COVID, Jobins, there was always a meet and greet before the event. So like you'd go Saturday, fucking go early in the morning, you get to meet and greet everybody, then boom, you go right into the fights. It's always a good time. And if there is a meet and greet, and Jobins want to go with us to that too, let's fucking meet up, go meet some people. Because yeah, dude, I can't wait. This fucking card.
It's fire. It's stacked.
We're running short on time, so we better start on this fucking just main card first, okay?
Okay.
How about this fucking matchup? Start of the night, main card, Donald Cerrone versus Joe Lozon, dude.
Dude.
I never in my life thought I'd see Joe Lozon fight live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guilty. Joe Lozon, huge fan.
Dude, he hasn't fought since 2019.
Yeah,
Ground and
dude.
pound win over Jonathan Pierce.
Oh, wow. Let's go, Joe.
Yeah,
Damn,
so his
like
last fight was a win back in 2019.
Dude, if Joe Lozon came out and beat Cowboy, that'd be so sick.
And
It'd
you know,
be so sick.
the last time Cowboy won a fight was in 2019. So they both have won a fight. The last fight they won was in the same year, 2019.
That's crazy.
He's had a 5-fight losing streak, bro.
I feel like it's been longer since
Dude,
Joe fought.
he lost to Tony Ferguson, then Justin Gaethje, then Conor McGregor, then Anthony Pettis, and then Alex Morano to end off. He's on a 5-fight losing streak, and now he's
Holy
going to fight
fuck.
Joe.
Come on. Damn, I like both these guys so much, but I love Joe more. I love Donald Cowboy.
You love Joe Lozon more?
Dude, he's one of my... that's an OG,
Donald
dude.
Cerrone's an OG, and he's a legend who still fights all the time. How do you not give him legend status?
He is a legend. I'm not saying he's not. Obviously, he's a legend. But to me...
I don't think Joe's a legend.
Personally.
Okay.
Personally. Just because of my path and journey, I've always really liked Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Me and my boy Josh were huge fans of him. We always were really excited. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Cowboy, of course I like Cowboy. But between these two, for Schmitty, I think it's Joe Lozon. Sorry.
Donald Cerrone's going to get him, dude. Just because of the ring rust, I think, that you're going to see with your boy Joe.
If I was betting money, I would bet on Donald.
Yeah. But, dude, what if Joe Lozon took him down, grappled him, and got him where he needs him?
Or it's just a 3-round war.
It could be a 3-round war.
Because Joe Lozon fights are crazy.
I think Donald Cerrone's going to remind everyone that he's only fought the best guys and
JOBINS,
lost to the best.
if you don't even know who the fuck Joe Lozon is, go watch some Joe Lozon highlights and let me know how fucking awesome his fights are. Let me fucking know. I know Cowboys fights are awesome too. I know. And he's got records and all that. I know. All right. So, okay. 4th fight. Shogun Rua versus OSP. This is crazy. Again, another OG.
Yeah, legendary fights.
This is a legendary fight card. Who do you got in that one? I got OSP.
Me too.
Sadly.
Dude, it was close though, because Shogun, he lost to Paul Craig in 2020.
Okay.
And OSP.
That's a top dog.
He lost to Tanner Bozer in heavyweight. Heavyweight though. So now he's going to be going down again, the light heavy.
Damn.
So I think I gave it to OSP because of the size.
Mm-hmm.
Really just the size, because he's 39, Shogun's 40. They're basically the same
Shogun's
age.
Only 40? I think he'd be like 42 or 3. Shit.
Well, his fighting career's been
It's
longer.
been so long, dude.
Yeah.
Pride.
OSP wasn't fighting back then.
Stomping Rampage and shit.
I got OSP winning though.
Yeah, same. Michael Chandler versus Tony Ferguson. This one's fun.
Ooh.
I love Tony. This is another one too. Like, again, who do I love more out of these two? Tony Ferguson.
Me
but
too.
I think Michael Chandler's going to get it.
I was right there with you on that.
But how cool would it be if Tony fucking submitted him or something?
That was the thing I was saying. Because I was like, dude, he's going to stop Michael Chandler's wrestling. Michael Chandler ain't going to want to wrestle with a guy that dangerous.
Tony's dangerous on the ground.
The problem is, I don't see Tony being a better stand-up guy than Michael Chandler.
I think Chandler's a little more explosive.
He held it way better against Justin Gaethje. That was a close fight.
Which, dude, I totally forgot all about that fight. And Sean was making fun. I'm like, dude, I just forgot.
What a legendary fight. That was sick.
I went back and watched it.
That made me a Chandler fan.
How did I forget that fight? Yeah.
Dude, I got Chandler piecing him up. And I think, but good luck, Tony, because you've been on a rough road since.
He has. Who do you want to win?
I want Tony Ferguson to win.
Who do you think wins?
I think Michael Chandler wins.
Boom. And then, dude, Rose Namajunas. A lot of people are doubting Carla Esparza. They're just writing her off. And I'm like, ooh.
I am too.
Is this one of those fights, though?
You know, when she beat her, though, was back in 2014.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Rose has evolved since then.
Has Carla? What's her record looking
You can evolve as much as you want at 5'1". You ain't going to evolve as much as a 5'5"er.
Oh, whoa. Digging at your own kind. Wow.
Dude, she's not going to take her down once.
Digging at your own kind.
If she takes her out, if she gets a takedown and
Some might execute you
and holds her down, if she takes her down and holds her down, I will be a little more concerned for Rose.
Carla's got her up against the fence. Rose can't do nothing. Carla's just gotten so much stronger.
Dude, as of right now, I have Rose piecing her
Oh,
up.
yeah. I love Rose. I got Rose, too. I'm just saying. People are just crossing Carla off like it ain't no thing. It makes me interested. Like, man, is this one of those nights?
She's on a 5-5 win streak, but most are like decisions, dude. You know, like closer fights.
Could be one of them nights. Is Rose showing up? And then there now, if you've noticed, ever since this fight, like her fight coming up, I've seen nothing but Pat Barry getting attacked about dating her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I wonder, I'm like, is that something to like maybe try and get in her head?
Well, I was attacking him about it way before that. I'm just kidding. Respect your relationship.
Pat Barry just kicks down her door. Pat, I love you. It's Brenden. But yeah. I got Rose. You got Rose. Boom.
That's BS to have to deal with that, though.
Yeah. Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje.
Ooh.
Dude, I think this could be a fucking war. I think it could be a war.
Dude, I think it could be fast, or I think it would take long. And
dude, Michael Chandler starts Charles Oliveira for a second.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then he came back so quickly. That was such a crazy fight.
I think Charles, if Charles can survive the onslaught that Justin's gonna throw at him, he's gonna win the long game. I think Justin needs to put him out
real quick
because he has the knockout power, and Charles can get knocked out.
And Justin gonna get submitted.
Yeah, Charles is so dangerous.
If I'm a betting man, I love Justin more.
You love Justin more. I actually respect the shit out of Charles, though.
I really do too, and he's been a fun journey. But he's
getting better.
I like Justin more. Oh yeah, and he's really cool.
He
I love both these guys.
Destroyed Dustin.
Yeah.
He destroyed Dustin.
Yeah. I wonder when Connor comes back and gets into the mix of all this. I wonder what's gonna happen.
I don't think that would be a smart idea at all.
Who knows, man?
Dude, what if he knocked out freaking? Because we're saying Justin could do it. He knocks out Charles.
Be insane. Or fucking Charles submits him or something real bad.
Damn.
But yeah. Where we at? Yeah.
Dude, there is one other thing if you wanted to talk about it.
What?
Did Dave Chappelle getting attacked?
Oh, I saw that.
On stage.
Do you know more about
He was
that?
at the Hollywood Bowl on Tuesday night doing a show. Chris Rock was there. Jamie Foxx was there. It was a big show. And this 23-year-old named Isaiah Lee runs up and freaking tackles him. I don't know why he did it, and I don't care because screw that guy. But he got his ass beat. They showed him on a stretcher.
Oh, good.
Dave looks fine and everything, thank God.
Yeah,
he rushed up with a gun, a fake gun. It's a replica gun with a knife attached to it. And he tackled Dave. Then he got taken into the back and, his ass beat. And then he got arrested.
Dude, if something would have happened to Dave Chappelle, that would have fucking broke my heart.
Dude, and Chris Rock was there, and Chris Rock came on stage after, and reportedly he said, "Was that Will Smith?"
Oh, damn, that's funny.
Yeah, but Dave is fine, thank God.
Dude, that's shitty.
And he joked about it apparently before, too, where he was like, man, I had to hire more security after everything that's been happening.
Dave would handle it like a gangster like that. He's a legend.
And then
why would someone want to fuck with Dave Chappelle? I hope they got their ass beat good. Sorry, I wish that upon someone, but don't fucking... That's like when someone like back kicked like Mike Tyson in the back or something.
Oh, no, it was...
who was it?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. They just kicked him in like, dude, go fuck yourselves. Fucking with the legends like that?
Oh, yeah, you deserve to get wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably just do that on the main card. Let's just do it on the main card. JOBINS, I'm down to 297. Your boys lost 48 pounds since August. I'm feeling good. Thank you for the Jobins who say I motivate them by showing my weight loss journey. I fucking appreciate that. Motivates me to keep going. I feel fucking good. We're gonna go up a notch. We're going up a notch. So yeah, Jobins. Next, my first goal was getting under 300. Boom, bada bing, bada bam. Did it. Next goal, 285. Maybe I don't know what my next one is. When I get closer, I'll think about it.
265.
Yeah.
Heavyweight.
Ooh.
Heavyweight.
Heavyweight?
What?
Watch out, Francis. I'm so much taller and bigger and handsome, so it's like, damn, I can wrestle.
Yeah. Watch out, Francis.
Yeah, watch out, Francis. Jobins, thank you to all the fucking new subscribers. Welcome. We hope you fucking liked the pod. This was kind of out of the norm. A lot of out of the norm things happened this past weekend. But we fucking appreciate you guys for subscribing. All the day ones, we fucking love you. We love all the new ones. That's it. Episode 75. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.